Scandal couldn't come at a worse time as the WWE signed a massive $5 billion deal with Netflix. So much is on the line. Everyone at the WWE has reportedly been told to not say a word.
Former WWE employee Janelle Grant accuses McMahon of sexual assault and trafficking. Just this week, McMahon, along with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, rang the bell at the New York Stock Exchange to celebrate The Rock joining the board of WWE's new parent company, TKO. Look, 78-year-old McMahon is almost unrecognizable with dyed black hair and a mustache, a far cry from his heyday. In the lawsuit, Janelle Grant accuses McMahon of sharing sexually explicit photographs and videos of her with the wrestlers and recruiting men to have a threesome at the WWE headquarters, even during working hours, while referring to her as his porn star. To show his domination over her life, the lawsuit claims McMahon texted her, "I'm the only one who owns you and controls who I want to blank you." Last year, McMahon spoke about his legacy.
Let me just say I've made mistakes, obviously, both personally and professionally through my 50-year career. I've owned up to every single one of them and then moved on.
Now, many are wondering if the sordid accusations could threaten the 10-year, $5 billion deal Netflix just signed for WWE's live streaming rights.
Is Netflix going to dump this deal? I don't think so.
Yeah, I remember about 15, 20 years ago when my son was very young, we went to a couple of events at the WWE shows in Los Angeles. Now, Vince McMahon resigns from TKO day after ex-employee's lawsuit. So yeah, I just want to give a shout out to a couple of wrestlers that me and my son used to like a lot back in the days. So yeah, my son, he didn't really know of Hulk Hogan, but Hulk Hogan, we got John Cena, we got Triple H, we got The Rock, we got my boy Mark Henry, you got Big Show, Batista, R-Truth, and The Undertaker. Yes, so those were some of our favorite wrestlers. But let me get back to this article. Now, according to the ESPN website, Vince McMahon, who co-founded the modern WWE in 1982, has resigned from his role as TKO executive chairman and from his position on the TKO board of directors, he said in a statement provided to ESPN on Friday night. Now, McMahon, 78, leaves the publicly traded company, which was formed when UFC merged with WWE last year, following a lawsuit filed Thursday that accuses him of sexual misconduct. Yeah, these allegations and the details are pretty serious. Now, in the lawsuit, Janelle Grant, who worked in WWE's legal and talent departments, alleges that McMahon forced her into a sexual relationship in order for her to obtain and keep her job, and passed around pornographic pictures and videos of her to other men, including other employees. Now, the lawsuit, which was filed in U.S. District Court in Connecticut, where WWE is headquartered, also named WWE and John Laurinaitis, the company's former head of talent relations and general manager, as defendants. Yeah, let me just say, you don't want to ever really mix business with pleasure. I don't care how good somebody looks, the sexual tension that goes on, but in the workplace, you're messing up your money. I wouldn't advise anybody to do something like that. Now, if somebody leaves or gets fired, then you can probably pick that relationship up, but not while you're still working at the same. Because see what happens is, if the relationship doesn't work, you're going to have one party that's going to be disgruntled and they might sabotage your job and their job. So I would just stay away from that if I was you guys. That's just my opinion. Now, Grant alleges abuse and sexual exploitation beginning in March 2020, and the lawsuit included several text message screenshots that purported to be McMahon asking for depraved sexual acts. I stand by my prior statement that Ms. Grant's lawsuit is replete with lies, obscene, made-up instances that never occurred, and is a vindictive distortion of the truth, McMahon said in the statement. I intend to vigorously defend myself against these baseless accusations and look forward to clearing my name. So why is he going to step down from the WWE then if he's going to try to clear his name? I mean, I would clear my name regardless, but why is he stepping down? Now, however, out of respect for the WWE universe, the extraordinary TKO business and its board members and shareholders, partners and constituents, and all of the employees and superstars who helped make WWE into the global leader it is today, I have decided to resign from my executive chairmanship and the TKO board of directors effective immediately. Well, that answers my question. Now, the accuser Grant signed a non-disclosure agreement in 2022 in connection with an agreement from McMahon to pay her $3 million. WWE started a board investigation that same year after it received an anonymous tip about the improper relationship. In the lawsuit, Grant said McMahon paid $1 million but stopped making payments thereafter. She seeks to void the NDA along with receiving unspecified financial damages. That's interesting right there. Now, the 67-page lawsuit also implicated a former UFC heavyweight champion with whom WWE was actively trying to sign to a new contract. I wonder who that is, but I guess it's in the paperwork. Now, Grant's representatives said she wished to go public with her allegations. Ms. Grant hopes that her lawsuit will prevent other women from being victimized, her attorney, Ann Callis, said in a statement Thursday. The organization is well aware of Mr. McMahon's history of depraved behavior, and it's time that they take responsibility for the misconduct of its leadership. Let me just say, they have the text messages that went back and forth. I think they said that they're on Twitter or something like that. But one of the details is that he wanted to defecate on her. That's part of it. It sounds creepy, but that's what some people like. I mean, that's disgusting. But McMahon briefly retired from WWE in July 2022 following revelations of multiple payouts to several women connected to sexual misconduct allegations. The internal investigation conducted by an outside law firm found $14.6 million in payments by McMahon. Man, he paying out that much money? Yeah, there must have been a lot of sexual misconduct going on. That's why, man, you don't want to do that at the job, man. That's crazy. It's not worth it. You're messing up your paper. It's not worth it. Now, WWE said that November, McMahon had repaid the company, and he was soon back with the organization. McMahon is credited with revolutionizing the pro wrestling industry and bringing it into mainstream. The third generation promoter purchased the then WWF in 1982 from his father, and 2 years later bet big on his idea with the debut of WrestleMania. The actual extravaganza, wrestling's Super Bowl, will hold its 40th edition this April in Philadelphia. and also heard that they signed like a 5 to 10 million, or I heard that they actually signed a 10-year deal for like $5 billion or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's a 10-year deal in excess of $5 billion with Netflix to stream Raw, the promotion's weekly flagship program, beginning next January. So I wonder if that deal is going to still go through. Now, earlier this week, Hollywood star Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, was appointed to the TKO board and received the trademark to his famous moniker, which WWE owned. Yeah, I see why he's stepping down, because all the shareholders, you know, he don't want to mess up everybody else's money with this negative publicity that's going on. So he probably did the right thing in the meantime. Now, WWE's Friday Night SmackDown will shift from Fox to USA in the fall, while its monthly premium live events are streamed on Peacock. One of WWE's top 4 annual events, the Royal Rumble, takes place Saturday in St. Petersburg, Florida. Now, McMahon's son-in-law, WWE Hall of Fame wrestler, one of my favorite guys, Paul Triple H Levesque, oversees the organization's creative direction. McMahon previously held that role from the WWF's inception in 1982 until his previous resignation in July 2022. WWE emerged in April with a company that runs UFC to create the $21.4 billion sports entertainment company TKO Group Holdings. Yeah, this is unfortunate, but I hope they figure this out. And that's pretty much it. You guys take it easy and have a good day.